Guys, TC here, taking a look at tank destroyers in the fourth in the series of our crew and equip guides. Tank destroyers they are one of the more difficult ones to set up, in my opinion. A lot of you out there will be turning around and saying, well, hang on, now it's dead easy. You just stack camo, you put a camo net on it, you put binoculars on it, and then you put a rammer or you put vents on it. Pre-patch 9.6, I think it was, I would agree completely. You would. However, it's not. It's not the way TDs are played anymore. Because of the camo nerf that they undertook, you don't want to look at that, in my opinion, unless you're playing that type of TD. So, premium TDs can be played in the classical style, as I would call it. Your non-premium TDs, because they don't have the camo bonus when they're firing, to be fair, I can't see any point running camo on them. If you've already got the crew skills and you're already there, fine, keep it. But now more and more players are playing their TDs in an offensive, aggressive role. Your T95, your Waffle, your Death Stars. Very often you're going to see these kind of tanks mixing it up with heavy tanks in town, and do you really want full camo when you're less than 50 meters away from them, because they're still going to see you? Would you not be better swapping your camo for repairs? It begs the question. What sort of TD player are you? If you like the Borsig, for example, the RHM Borsig Waffenträger, the E25, the Kanonen Jagdpanzer, the Waffenträger E100, your Dicker Max, your SU-85B, do you stand off? Do you hide? Do you camp? Do you take those long-range precision shots that help deal damage from distance to your allies? Or do you play like the 85i, the SU-100, the 122-44, the Jagdtiger now, the Death Star, the T95, the T28 concept? Do you play those kind of tanks? In which case you're probably up close, helping, supporting the heavy tank push. In which case, repairs. Repairs, BIA, vents, rammers, lane drives, all that kind of equipment comes into play. And that's what you see. That's how you see in TDs played more and more. It really is. It's like the medium tanks we did a couple of weeks ago. Are you a brawler or are you a sniper? Are you a sniper? TDs are in the same boat. Do you stand off? Do you provide long-range fire support with precision shots? Do you get up close and do the damage? It's a very, very, very difficult choice to make, and it does entirely depend on the tank destroyers you are playing. Me personally, I'm switching more to brawling, up close, in the face. Sod the accuracy, sod the camo, get in, deal the damage, help the team win the game. And that's where my tank destroyer setups are being changed. I'm running more repairs than camo. I'm running BIA, I'm running vents, I'm running rammers, things like that, rather than the bog standard. It used to be a case where you'd run bog standard camo net, binoculars and a rammer on your tank destroyers. That was it. It's no longer the case. So crew skills, depending on what type of TD player you are, you either go with camo or you go with repairs. The choice is yours. And then BIA, and then what are the crew skills you want to put into the mix. Equipment, again, entirely down to you and how you play the tank. If you stand off and you snipe and you hide, you go with the classic camo net, binoculars and rammer. If you're up close and you brawl, as I do in my Death Star, you go with vents, rammer. I run binoculars on it because I like to sometimes sit back in this as well, so that's why I have that option on this tank. It entirely depends. Premium tank destroyers are a different kettle of fish altogether. They kept the camo bonus, so running a full camo crewing like the E25 for example, with optics, vents and a rammer, the E25 has a massive camo rating, so you can hide this pretty much anywhere on a battlefield in a little bush. As long as you've got enough cover around you, you can sit and fire to your heart's content. This thing is absolutely lethal, and as such you can play it like that. Something like the waffle, as you can see, is huge. It has a very poor camo rating, so you want to try and hide this as much as possible. You've got the lane drive because you can't run a rammer on it. The waffle's a really hard one to set up, but I think I've gone the best I can do with it. And the crew is coming along reasonably well, but again, your choice and value may vary. Tank destroyers, it's all down to you. Do you brawl or do you snipe? Brawling, repairs, BIA. Sniping, camo, BIA. And again, equipment, brawling, your vents, your rammers, your lane drives or your toolboxes, depending on whether it's what type of TD it is. Your snipers, camo net, binoculars, and then rammer or vents. Your choice, your decision. And that's my view on TDs. I know it's quite a short one, this, but I'm pretty black and white in my TDs. You can't mix or match. You one or the other. Next week we're going to look at artillery, which is going to be everybody's favourite video. I'm expecting a lot of dislikes for that, but hey, I'm going to see this video series through, and then what we'll do is we'll move on to premium tanks. So that's my view on tank destroyers, crew and equip. Hopefully that gives you some idea and some help going forward, and good luck. I'll see you soon, guys. Bye.